welcome to the Thursday Night Turtle Show. Tonight, we're taking a look at Beyond the Wire. This is a brand new game that came out recently. It's based on World War I in Europe, obviously. You play different armies throughout this. What I didn't realize when I got this game was that it's an MMP. MMP is basically you run around and you shoot. I thought it was more mission-based. It's basically, you know, last man standing type thing. It does have some interesting aspects. So basically what I'm looking at here, and give me a second guys because I want to be able to pop up comments. So I'm going to do a quick window here. And we'll go from there. And actually I'm going to shrink this window down here, make that bigger. You guys can't see what I'm doing, that's on the second screen here. Now I won't be able to type comments because I'll be in the game obviously, but I'll now be able to read your comments and they should show up on screen as well. So again, this is Beyond the Wire, and it is a first-person shooter. When I saw the here, let me turn that volume down a little bit. It's a little loud. Okay. My mic volume down. All right. There we go. Still seems a little high on your end, guys. There. Okay. So it's like an MMP. You know, I didn't realize that's what it was. The trailer. These things with the trailer got you. You haven't seen the trailer. It's quite amazing, right? Yeah, when I'm looking at this, I'm like, wait a minute, this is very interesting, but so far the game, it's still in beta or alpha or whatever it is. This is not the final. It's still in development, as you can see here. It's still in development, so it's a lot of playtesting, I guess, going on right now. So let's get into it. Yes. So from this page, you can see. I mean, the graphics look pretty good. They look not bad. So it's a multiplayer game. I thought it was mission-based, right? So we're gonna go into the Easy Squad. Join Easy Squad. This, I think, is the official server. So you have to join a server. So yeah, obviously internet-based. It's on Steam, which is okay. Honestly, I prefer the actual manufacturer or developer's version versus the Steam version, like DCS World and some of the other ones. But sometimes it is what it is. All right, so basically you control areas and you have to control most of the battlefield. The scenery looks really nice. Don't get me wrong; it does look good. So, is the music still loud at this point? If it is, I will turn it down some more. All right, hold on a minute. Let me adjust the audio on there. Okay, we'll see if that works. Well, there's no music playing right this second, but let's see. Okay. You can be the Germans or the French Republic in this case. I'm going to play the Germans. It's against my character, but so basically you get into this area, and depending on what kind of squad you want to get into. So as you can see, it's a 50 versus 50 player. So it tells you this infantry's platoon is full. We'll put it for that squad. It's 10 men, so squad. Another squad's full. This squad's full. Another one just opened up. There's a heavy machine gun. You can do a heavy machine gun. There's an artillery detachment, a recon, and another recon. So I will join this infantry guy right here. Okay, so then I can choose whether I want to be a rifleman or a medic. Okay, so I get the goofy looking hat.
Spawn to the south.
And there is talk in this game. So let me know if you can't hear the talking.
Point down there for us.
But which honestly in some cases is not a bad thing, because some of these people I'll just leave it at that. Okay. It's a bunch of kids on here, I feel. So, alright, let me turn my headphone up so I can hear the game a little bit better.
Try and reinforce you.
Okay. Alright, here we go. Okay, so then you go into
We'll get a rally
deployment.
point. Now we have
This
more
is your
people.
battlefield. And right now, it looks like the French have taken most of the battlefield. So we're going to deploy right here. And it's a first-person shooter, right? There's no third-person view. I wish there was. It would be nice, but there isn't. I'm going to crouch. I'll bring up the map. You know, here's the map.
Right, I'm behind it.
So, and as you can see, it looks like
Keep this point here.
the French have taken all areas of the map other than Zone 1. You can run. Now, obviously, I'm wading through water. I can try and move fast in this.
Just push down. Try to push for I if you can. Just stay with other squads.
There's somebody running there. I'm going to try and pop him. Nope, that's my guy. Alright, never mind. Those are my guys. So I'm going up to this Zone A. It says defend.
Is there a medic? Medical assistance? Over here, over here, over here. What is that, Dan? Oh, he's not good. Yeah, that's true.
I got somebody in the trees over there that I can barely see.
Kind of get an angle right here. So they just to the right of the tree. Just right boys here. You shoot. You can shoot.
They got a lob.
Just gonna shoot through a slab.
Oh, it's fine. What's up, dude? Whatever
He
you.
was up, man.
Yeah, you left me. Made me fucking squad. Not that we did this. There's like 13 people left in this server.
So it is. Oh my god.
Yo, it's chaotic. What's up, bro?
Good call, squad, bro.
Alright, so
Come up here?
Yeah, the others are good, so you might just
Can you come up here? Come up here. Can you revive this guy right here? He's down. He's getting revived. Use your bandage on him? Oh, okay, or you can That's the end of the road, boys.
well,
I got 8
that's
seconds
the game.
of this shit.
Alright. We'll see what comes up next. The game's over.
Nice push up. Took old Rodley down.
Get rid of the map, I think.
Just stay
Maybe.
south since we're going this way.
go.
Most of our squad's down here.
So, let's see if we can join the French. I can join infantry. We'll just join this infantry. And I don't get this. You don't even get a rifle. How do you consider yourself assault and you don't even get a rifle? It's really weird right now. You guys hearing me? I don't see any sound coming in. Test 1, 2. That is weird as heck. All right. Okay. Let me see something here, because all of a sudden I don't see any audio coming in. Hello? Test 1, 2. Test. Okay, so I shut it down. I restarted the audio. For some reason, it wasn't picking up audio. Don't know why. That was very weird. Let me bring the chat window back up. Yeah, so Beyond the Wire. It's not what I thought it was. I'm disappointed, to be honest with you. It's just a reskin of all these other first-person MMP shooter games. I thought we were actually going to have some World War I material, actual battles, and it's not. It's just, King of the Hill, if you will, Last Man Standing. Yeah, I am extremely disappointed. Here, I'll bring up the YouTube trailer for it, and you let me know what you think. Alright, let me kill that audio quick. Alright. Here it is. Show me where any of this is in the game. Right? So this is what grabbed my attention. This is supposedly in-game footage, right? That looks really cool. It looks, okay, we're gonna see some actual World War I battlefield action, and it's gonna be cool, right? That's not what we got. It's. Let me get rid of this, because instead you get this. Hey, Big Jim, how are ya? We've been taking a quick look at this game, Beyond the Wire. I thought it would give some inspiration to people, to explore probably one of the most underrated, underexplored wars of the 20th century. You know, and it's World War One of all things, right? Not many. How many people play World War One? You know, it's what do I say? It's just it's battle. What is it? Battlefield reskinned. You know, you go in here. I'm gonna play this game. You join the server. It's a multiplayer game. You join a server. There isn't the missions. There isn't the battles. It looks okay, but it doesn't. I don't get. You know. How do I put it? You don't see the stuff you saw in the thing. I mean, it looks like Battlefield. Really. It doesn't blow my socks off. Not from what I saw in the trailer. You know, and I was hoping, okay, maybe this would incentivize people to try and explore this venue, this world, you know, game. Use this game as points, but don't buy it. That is the official SitRep podcast stance on Beyond the Lines, at least in its current form. It's still in play, but don't buy it. Okay. There's roughly 3 minutes left of this game, so we'll see what happens in the next one. But you know, you pick a team, you pick, you know, what you want to do in the game. You know, just a regular infantry dude. You know, you pick a squad that you join. It's 50 players versus 50 players. Like I could join a recon team. Ooh, recon, I like recon. Ooh, sharpshooter. I want to be the sharpshooter. I can't be the sharpshooter. I have to be. Who do I get to be? I guess I just get to be an infantry guy. Right? And then deploy. Continue. Right? I can't be a scout. I can't be the sharpshooter. So who do I deploy with? Isn't that weird? It doesn't even. And that guy's hurt right now, I believe that's what that sign means. Look at this. You get a wooden club with metal studs on it. Yeah. So I am supposedly in the squad, but I'm not in the squad. Oh, it's locked. Is that what that means? Who knows? I could join the French. Nope. It says you have to join the. But there's like a minute left, right? And all the teams are full. There's not even anybody. You can't even do anything right now. So, you know, I could join, but then I can't do anything. Don't know what the deal is here. You can't deploy. You know, this is Freeze, Battle of the Somme, 1916, front lines. I don't know how accurate this map is. Again, I was expecting something totally different than what this game is. This goes to our motto. I will pay my money so you don't have to spend yours to try out some games. We lost. Okay, no kidding. Okay. Let's go back here. We'll see what the next adventure brings, and then we'll try it. And if it sucks, like I think it's going to, you know, the problem is you have a bunch of kids and other people on this game who just run around and shoot whatever. You know, it's frustrating. I had so much potential hope for this game. You know, I just don't know. Alright, well, they started another one. That's locked. How do you lock recon? I can't even deploy. It won't even let me deploy. Continue. I guess I'll leave that one because it won't let me do anything. Infantry section's full. Infantry section's full. Infantry section's full. Infantry section's full. Heavy machine gun. It's locked. I'm assuming that's what that means. Recon. Locked. Recon. Full. Create a section. Fine, we'll create a section. Infantry machine gun. We'll do an artillery detachment. How about that? Okay. I'll be the NCO, and then there's a gunner. Alright. I'll deploy. Where do I get to deploy? I'm assuming that at crosshairs where... Where's my cannon? Where's my cannon? So if you go to map, well, there's a crosshair. Did I already get killed? How did I get killed in my own backyard? Okay. I don't... So here I'm deployed. And you get a silly pistol. What in God's name? And I'm supposed to be artillery, but I don't even have a freaking artillery piece. I'm gonna go with that crosshair supposed to be my artillery piece. Crossing the river. Gonna get popped in the river. Oops. Is that a tank? Sure is. Alright. Where the heck am I? Now I'm acting like a first lieutenant or second lieutenant. Where the hell am I? Getting out of this damn river. Okay, why does the river look like it does, right? Let's get into some cover. Alright, so my comrades up here. Get into this trench. Look at that, that dude's got a grenade on the end of his rifle. Better crouch down. Crouch guy. I think I hit him. Oh, I just got hit. Alright. I give up. I don't like this game. It's stupid. It's all it is. It's a reskin of Battlefield. You're playing MMP. You're just running around shooting. There's no strategy. I mean, look at it. Here's the map. You know, you're trying to hold these points. See, like this point's being it's King of the Hill. Capture the flag, essentially, is what it is. What a terrible game. If you're a fan of MMP first-person shooters, then you might dig it. I don't. I think it's a waste of my time. Don't buy it. I'm getting out of it. So, that brings us to, what the hell do we do for the Thursday Night General Show? How many of you all got to listen to the podcast? I hope you all had the State of the Union. I saw somebody said that there's a new drinking game out there for as many times as it said podcast. Didn't realize I said podcast all that much. But okie dokie. Oh, let's see. Could play some LSPDR. That'd be awesome. All right. I don't know, Jim. Should we play some People's General? Anybody up for a game of People's General? Anyone? 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 I don't even think my LSPDFR works. I think it's out of date. Let's see. You never know. Oh, is that set up? Oh no, I don't want to set it up. Cancel. Cancel, cancel. Here we go. You know, we can try door kickers again. We'll do that. At least that's modern. It's strategy.
Eyes on the target.
All right. Welcome to Door Kickers. To Password. So basically, you're doing strategy. You're doing CQB. And again, this is another early access. This one, for the price I paid for it, I paid $10, $15, somewhere in there. It's worth it. You know, it's a good one, and it can do online co-op. I might, if somebody's interested in joining, gift one. If anybody's interested in joining me on a mission, you can do online. So basically, you come in here. I mean, there's extreme rescues, some serious stuff. Embassy Siege. I wonder if that's based on the. I think that's based on the SAS London. Let's do this one, shall we? Actually, let's do this because I don't think we've done. Oh yeah, we haven't done them all. Let's do the Jihadi live show. This is a good one. But needless to say, guys, Beyond the Wire, unless you're into first-person shooters, I wouldn't buy it. It's not worth it. It's like I said, it just seems like a reskin of Battlefield or any of those type games. You're just running around shooting people. There's no strategy to it. Okay, so this is the Jihadi live show. As you can see, you have a hostage, you have an executioner, a camera to film it, you have an insurgent, and another executioner, and unknown what's in all these other rooms. You have these four operators. This guy is a Saw. That is Raccoon. I hate these names. I wish you could change the names. Raccoon, who is carrying a Mark 18 carbine, and a carbine, so it's a derivative of like an M4. Okay. So, what you do in this game is you plan your routes. Let's see if I can. So you would plan your routes. Like, oh, also this thing right here, that's your sniper. Okay, you can set the sniper. So basically, what we're thinking of doing is coming in here. Obviously, I can't do that. Oops. Here, got it. Okay. So we want to come in the door and rescue him before he kills me. Okay. Difference between video game and computer game. MMPs are rarely computer games or war games with action, tactics, strategy. PUBG is probably the exception, if with the group. I agree. Alright, so we get 4 troops to deploy, stop the executions, and then eliminate all the terrorists, right? So we want to go ahead into our planning stage. We're in planning mode. We want this boy to kick in that door. Right? He's gonna kick that door. Okay? This boy is gonna come in right behind him, and we want him to throw a flashbang. Pop that baby. Pop, yay there. Okay? And we want this boy to come in and clear that hallway. And we want this boy to come in here and kick that door in. Okay? Then first guy, we want him to rush in. We want him to blow the door. We're gonna want him to blow the door. This guy's gonna hold there. This guy, once he breaks here, is going to come in here. Okay? Alright. Now, you can assign them teams. So like this guy, he's going to be the first one to go. This guy is my second go guy, my third go guy, and my fourth go guy. So we're going to assign him to A team. He's now A, he's B, he's C. Okay? Now we go. Remember, we got 15 seconds to save this guy. Also, I have a sniper.
No shot.
Oh, I got shot. I got shot, brother. Alright. Go. Why aren't you kicking that door, brother? Kick that door.
They're here!
Go. Charlie, go.
Time to say goodbye.
Oh, and look at that. Already wasted no time. Because I didn't have everything there. So, that was bad. We'll restart.
Inside.
Alright, so we're gonna do this. Now, you can also do this in another way. I want him to kick that door in. Okay? And then we're gonna go live. Watch this.
They're here!
And you just start falling around, pop that door.
Time to say goodbye.
And we just lost him again.
Tango inside.
Yep. Alright, so. Dude.
Roger.
I need you to kick in that door. Alright. Okay, you're kicking in the door. Alright. You're coming in, driving here. You're coming in, driving here. And then you're gonna go through here. You're gonna go through here. Your brother, you're coming right behind him. Doing that. Okay? Alright. And ready to go. Go. Sniper takes him out. Go, brother.
Time to
Save the hostage. Alright. All enemies. And we didn't lose any of the hostages. Killed all the baddies. Alright, so that's essentially this game, right? So if you're looking for something to do some strategy, here's another one where you can clear hostiles. You get to use 6 troops. So far I have 4. I want to use a marksman.
Can't do it.
What do you mean I can't do it? I have these 6. Alright, well. So this guy's gonna come in. Alright,
Got it.
play this here. Okay, this guy's gonna come in here. He's gonna come in here. He's gonna go through there, and he's gonna go through there. This guy's gonna come in through here, come in through here, come in through here. Don't know what that's for. Sorry about that. Okay, so those 2 guys are going. Those guys are gonna go through here. Go through there. And then this guy's gonna come in through here, and he's gonna clear that room. This guy's gonna come in here, and he's gonna clear that. And then this guy's gonna come in, and he's gonna clear that. And go.
They're here!
Holy crap, there's a lot of them. Dude, aren't you? Get out of the way, dude. I lost all my guys. That was bad. So as you can see, yes, it's definitely going to restart that. Alright, clear all of that out. So we want this guy to go here. We want him to kick in. They were not going to let me click in, so I got to pop that door open. And then he's going to come in. Hey, let's throw a grenade. Just because we can. Get that door in. And he's gonna throw it. Oh, he can throw grenades in. Right here. This guy. Throw a flashbang. Here. I have this guy. Throw a grenade. Here. I have this guy. Throw a grenade. Can't. He's gonna have to. Throw it out. So you can't throw it in there. Alright, well. We're gonna go in there. And throw a flashbang in here. And then this guy's gonna come in here. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens.
They're here!
Lost him. Lost all my guys over here. Go, dude. What are you waiting on? Well, that was a total failure. Alright. I don't know what you're shooting at, dude. There's nobody alive. Do I have anybody still alive? I must have some. Oh, you're still. Why did you not? Holy crap. Alright. That was bad. Alright. Still classified. Indian country. The Pasha market. Let's try this one. I haven't seen this one. Alright, extract the VIP. So here's our VIP. I only get 4 guys. Find extract the VIP. Optional, eliminate all terrorists. Alright, I got sniper. Play it. Oh, look at it. All the bad guys. Alright, let's redo that. Let's rethink this. Here's the problem. You gotta kill funnel right here. Anything comes in here, all these guys are gonna pop them. So that's the problem we have, right? So we're gonna throw a pepper grenade. There. He's gonna come in. Take them out. He's gonna come in. Take them out. He's gonna come in. Stack. So grenade this way. Alright, let's see what happens.
They're here!
Oh, RPG! Damn, that harsh. That did not go well at all. Okay. So you can edit games as well. I've done it. You know, so if you have friends you want to play against and try and create, you know, because this is different ones you can do. Oh, this is the market too. Well, so you can get fancy and all this silliness, you know. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna close this out because exit. So you can edit this stuff if you want. That's harsh. Some harsh war stuff right there. Alright. Let's quit. We're gonna quit the game. Alright. So, something that came up, and I'm gonna see if I can find it. Give me a second here, guys. Okay. So, what did we learn? Beyond the Wire, unless you're in for an MMP multi-shooter, don't buy it. It's just not fun. I didn't think it was fun at all. Does look good. World War One French. Speaking of World War One, but these are what I wanted to talk to you about. Look at these guys, right? So I am. Let's look at these, right? So I'm gonna go to Patreon. I'm going to switch over screens real quick because I gotta do some login, and I don't want the world to be able to use my Patreon. Honestly, seriously. So I'll be right back. You should still be able to hear me. So I'm just gonna log in. Boo, 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 boo. This musical interlude is brought to you by Battle on Radio. Battle on Radio, the official radio of the SitRep podcast. Join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time as you get to listen to Delta Dawn spin the what was it? The platters, right? For your favorite Christmas music with little stories intermixed with it. Uh, it's called Operation Jingle Bells. Oh, hold on a minute, kids. I lost my chat screen. I lost it. Okay. Do 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 do. Ba ba boom. Oh, I gotta put all those details in here. Why is it not in there? Ba 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 boom. Okay. Bada bing. Bada boom. Hopefully. Stand by. So what you guys up to this fine Thursday night? Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. No. 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 Sorry guys, I have to enter a special code. There we go. Beautiful. All right. And let's see. Writing a Valor and Victory Modern Expansion Rulebook. What? An official modern expansion rulebook? Say it ain't so, Jim. Say it ain't so. Do 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 do. Ba ba boo boo. All right, so I will bring us back. Hello, friends. So we are to this Soldiers of Fortune. Black Hawk Down releases live. It's on Patreon. Good to go. All right, we're gonna look at these models. That's what we're gonna do, kids. Don't need that. Alright, so let's take a look. Delta walking weapon. Let's see how they look. Alright, can you see that? I don't know how well you can see that. Interesting. Alright, that's Delta. M60. Woo! Okay, so here is my first problem with these minis. This is supposed to be Delta. Are you sure this is supposed to be Delta, guys? You titled it as Delta, but the question I have is, are you sure? Because if this is Delta, they did not have those guns. Nope. Did not. Not that iteration of an M60. Sorry. That is a regular infantry squad M60 setup. The Rangers could have possibly had them. More, along the lines of infantry guys, but yeah. Don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah. So let's see what else. We got grenade launcher. Okay, so here. So it's a standard M16 with the 203. They might have had them. I'd have to look. To be honest with you, I don't remember. But here's my problem with these guys. I don't think their kit's right either. I'd have to go back and look. You know what? Let's look, shall we? Let me bring up a page. Delta Force during Moga. Helps if I can speak. Okay. We'll look at some images. Alright. So, Delta. They did have those kind of. Okay. Alright. So they had body armor. There's Barrett 50 cal. M16 with a huge ass gun. The A2s. Are those Delta guys or Rangers? Those might be Rangers. I don't think those are Delta. Yeah. These are Delta. I know these are Delta. You can tell. I'm trying to get a better look at some of their kit. Pinterest. So let's see. Former Delta Force operator, blah, blah, blah. Alright, I know these are only guys, but they actually... Okay, so they had tech body armor. It's Hugh Gordon. With the overlapping pouches. Those are actually pretty good. Yeah. So... Gordon. Master Sergeant Gordon. Medal of Honor winner. God, look at that picture. Back in their days, when they were with what's that group that is? In the old BDUs. But anyways, let me bring this back up. All right, let's see what else we got here. Where'd it go? Let's look at the helicopter. I want to look at the helicopter. Ranger, minigun, hull. I'm assuming that's what that is. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, all right, let's look. I'm gonna catch up on. Let's see. M60s. Looks like one of the old Vietnam era pig. Even the Marine Corps had M60Es with the forward pistol grip. Short 20 round magazine. Yeah, see in that image the longer 30 round mag. Oh, yeah, in that last Delta shot there was some short 20 round mags as well. Okay. Alright. So this is an OH6 or an MH6 because it's special operations. Interesting. Let's take it out of this thing. Give me a second here, guys. I'm going to do some extraction. .3D printing project, okay. And then I'm going to open up my actual STL thing here so we can look at this. And then maybe I should print up some stuff, actually get the old 3D printer running, huh? Anycubic slicer. Alright, this is the slicer that comes with my resin printer. Alright, let's open a file. We're going to go into 3D prints. Let's look at this hole again. Oh, Lord have mercy. That thing's huge. We gotta scale that. Whew, that's huge. Alright. 75%. No. 50%. Wow, that's that big? Holy crap. Alright, so we gotta turn this baby. Alright. We gotta do supports. Let's see how it generates supports. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so that's how it would look on my little resin printer. I can't even print it in 28 mil. Interesting. Let me delete that file. Alright, let's open up some of these other ones here. Let's do the squad leader. In 28 mil. Alright. And I'm gonna copy. And so nice thing about resin printers is you can make as many as you want and it doesn't affect the print speed. So yeah, 28 mil deltas. Interesting. Oh, let's see. Yes, Tyler, hey, just logged in, but the file seems too detailed for wargaming. Hey, just logged on, but the file seems too detailed for wargaming. I'm assuming you're referring to the helicopter? Big Jim, God help me, my girlfriend is watching Guys Grocery Games on TV. Yeah, it happens. So what have we learned tonight? There are no easy ways for wargaming. What we thought was going to be awesome was not so much. What You know what? I don't like that. I don't. Let's delete that. I want to print him another way. Let's open him up. Stand up, you. There we go. Dude. Yo. Let's put some supports. So you can do it different ways. You just have to figure out which way is going to print the best. You know? Copy. Copy. Do this so you can figure out if you've got the space. And you can copy it again. There, I just made a fire team. And I agree with you, Jim. And the little bird is not so little for the printer, my resin printer. I'd have to use an FDM printer for that or get a larger build platform for the resin printer, right? Get a larger platform resin printer. So, which leads me to, it's holiday season, yes? Right? We're in the holiday season. What's on everybody's wish list for gaming, right? We'll probably talk about that on the next podcast as well. I said podcast again. Are you supposed to drink? But yeah, honestly, I don't. You know what I'd like on my Christmas list? I would like somebody to finish all my stuff. That's what I would like. Look at that. I could make a dozen of these guys. Bada bing, bada boom. As long as there's no red zones, you're good. Alright, I just made 6. So let's see how long it would take to render those guys out. Resolution, ratios. And we're slicing. Alright, we're going to save it. Slicing. Alright, we'll see how long it would take my resin printer to print up 6 Delta guys. Oh, this is going to take forever and a day. Boy, the slicer's running really slow. It's been a while since I've done this. Anybody have any Christmas wishes, gaming-wise, out there that you're looking into? I know it's not the most exciting stream tonight. I was supposed to be more exciting than this. Like I said, that game was supposed to be like this huge highlight of World War II action. I thought you were going to run missions and, did actual combat from different, battles and all that good stuff. So, unfortunately, I think we're going to be cutting this one a little short tonight because we're just going to have to do some regular hobby next week, right? I wanted to do Victory at Sea or Victory in the Pacific, whatever it's called. What is it called, Jim? The Warlord game. Rasmus is hey Rasmus, welcome to the party. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. I trashed a video game. Don't buy it. Beyond the Wire. It's just an MMP first-person shooter. It's a reskin essentially of like Battlefield or something like that. Not worth the time unless you're really into those things. I was very disappointed. I was thinking it was going to be this really awesome game, and it's not. We did a little bit of Door Kickers 2, which is fine, but honestly, I got bored of it already. I only played it like 2 days, and it's just the same thing. Guide your guy here, it's like a puzzle game, in a skin of a modern combat game, if you will. Um, I don't know. It's beat the clock, beat the, but to me, it doesn't hook me in. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys have games like that? Something that you bought and like this is gonna be it, right? And you start playing it and you go, what the hell? This game sucks, or this is boring. You play it once and it's like, okay, it was alright, but I don't want to ever play it again. Do you guys have games like that you've played or owned? That you've tried? So, love to hear what you guys think thoughts are. Excuse me. On that, I'll say grew out of the first-person shooters after I worked in multimedia company testing that stuff. I don't blame you. It's the same thing over and over again. It doesn't matter what skin you put on it. It's the same thing. You run around, you take a field to take a point, right? You capture a flag, last man standing. There's no mission other than I'm going to shoot you all, and then eventually somebody somehow pays to play or whatever and is super dude and sits in one spot and snipes everybody and then waits till the timer runs out, and it's just kind of stupid. um you know at least in Arma 3 there's actual missions that you can play. We create missions and we can have our own teams, and Arma 3 I like. Yeah, it's a first person, third person shooter, but you actually do missions. There are objectives, um, things like that. Let's see. Jim says good games that got old fast. Warfighter, cooperative modern war mission game, fine. Maybe if I had a better group to play with. Warfighter, is that the card game by DVG Games? I have it. I've never played it. Surprise! I own a game I've never played. Um, so, you know, honestly, the biggest disappointment in our wargaming career, and I'm talking generalities here because it's yes, it is the card game. Okay, I've never played it, Jim. I bought it because it looked cool and it was modern, so I thought I'd try it, and I have yet to play it. Um, I think I've told this story before, but there was a game by is it Harebrained Schemes, called Golem Arcana, which was these miniatures you played on a special board. It had an app, and you had these styluses, and you could do all these cool things, and you could do combat, and it would figure it out for you. You wouldn't have to, charts or dice or anything like that. We did a video review of it at Gen Con. I was really impressed with it. The guy did a great sales pitch, and I'm like, I'm going to buy this game. It looks cool, right? So we bought the game, and I wanted to buy everything they had for sale. But then, Dawn's like, whoa, your horse is right there. Slow that roll. Let's just get the base game and check it out. Thank God I listened to her that time. Sometimes when it comes to gaming and purchases, I do not listen to Dawn. But in this case, I listened. We got that game home. And what a POS. The miniatures are terrible looking. It looks like something you buy, some from a Dollar General, pre-painted miniatures. You learned that you didn't even need the miniatures or the game board. You could play it all basically on the app. So, for what the app, I think the app was free at the time. Obviously, if you played the game, um, you didn't need the miniatures. You didn't need the game. You could play it on the app. So people were spending hundreds of dollars to buy this game, and you didn't need to, you know. And I was like, this is a sham. Um, I guess those guys came out with the new Mech Warrior video game, and I hear it's pretty good. I haven't played it. Um, you know, I don't know. Mech Warrior to me doesn't seem like a video game. It's definitely, get those babies out on the floor, on the table, and go from there. And I know Chris Long has been printing up some Mech Warriors. So let's see. Jim says it's cool, just a little tired after a couple of tries. Again, perhaps if I didn't have the best group, it's possible. Sometimes the people you play with. Oh, damn! 17 hours. Wow, that's not fast. Usually I can print minis pretty quick, but Well, for whatever reason, it decides those need to be printed in 17 hours. Ouza. Wow. Okay. They have a new printer that came out that's much faster because it uses a monochrome screen, you know, and it's an actual UV light source instead of the other way around. Um, so I'm gonna get me the new one, and they have one with the larger build plate because they are really good. Oops, I just totally whacked that up. So yeah, so Gala Mercana, huge disappointment. Lay them back on an angle. Okay, Mr. Chris, let's try that. I'm gonna restart. Delete. Delete. Enhance. 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 Delete. Hold on a minute. No, cancel. I don't want you to do it again. I want to delete them. Delete. Edit. Oh, let reset. There it is. Duh, I forgot how to use the software. Oh, all right. We'll just delete it. Start over. Okay. Open a file. Where are you, squad leader? Squad leader? Okay. Auto support ya. And go back. Copy. I think I'm only going to be able to get 2 of these guys in at that angle, which is fine. No, that's not good. That's not good. You know what? Let's rotate these guys. Rotate. There we go. Rotate. There we go. Okay. Perfecto. All right, let's slice those guys. All right. 13 days and 13 hours, the print job. That's no shit. Let's see. I need to figure out what is going on with my resin printer. What? All right, that's why we're here, Rasmus. You got 2 prolific printers, Chris being more than me these days, with resin printers. Tell us your woes. Let us help you, my friend. What can we help you with? And remember, if you guys have a story about your biggest disappointment in a game, let me hear it. I'd like to hear it. You know, I've done a really, really bad thing when it came to my resin printer. I left resin in the vat and didn't drain it out. It's been sitting there for a couple months now. Do you think it's any good? Asking for a friend. Am I gonna need new film? I have film. I have not worn out my film yet. That show you how much I have not printed versus Chris, which I know is replaced film at least once, if not twice, at this point. So, yeah. Well, while that's doing whatever it is doing, oh, this is moving much faster. Moving much faster. All right. Chris says his goes 24/7. That's why I'm on my 3rd screen. Are you on your 3rd actual LCD screen or your film? Because the screens do only last so many hours before they have to be replaced, is my understanding. So, 10 hours just to print those 2 guys. That's crazy. I don't remember Sergeant Sitrep taking that long. LCD screens. Damn, Chris, you got to replace them that much? I think it's the bottom that had gotten gunked up and might need a new bath or LCD screen. I think it's the bottom that might need a new bath or LCD. Well, depending on the model you have, if it's the vat, you can replace that for lack of a better word, the plastic screen, not the LCD actual, but the actual film. You can order the film and replace that. LCD screen, obviously Chris can speak to those much better than I have. I haven't had to replace one yet. Again, I'm assuming it's model specific as how well you can get parts and how easy it is to replace. But yeah, you know what? Speaking of that, let's look at those, shall we? All right. Heroes. Right there. 2 heroes. You know, you don't go into something knowingly that you're going to walk away and not be a hero. Right? And you know they didn't do it because they thought they were going to be heroes. They did it because they had people that were relying on them. Cyber Monday Super Sale. What? I didn't need to see that. So yeah, the monos now are the ones that are supposed to be able to print faster, is my understanding. I can't believe these are now 169 bucks. I think I paid around that price. But 169 bucks for a resin printer. You cannot beat that. I have this. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. I got to look at it. I have no idea how to use it. Excuse me. But yeah, this is my next purchase right here. It is a much larger and faster. So it's a larger screen. It's an 8.9-inch diagonal screen. Prints much faster. So I wish they weren't in millimeters because I don't know what that is in inches. I'd have to convert it. Us damn people using metrics. How dare they? Right? How dare they? I think it's like 8 inches by 9 inches or something like that. Oh. Ba-ba-da-ba. 7 inches. Okay. All right. Well, so it's 7 inches lengthwise, widthwise of 120 millimeters, which is roughly what, 6? No, 5? 4. It's only 4 inches wide? That's not right. 245. 9 inches tall. So you can print 7 by 4 by 9. That's not big enough. I need bigger. Thank you, Jim. You just made it easier for me. I want a larger build plate and a mono screen. All you guys and your fancy metric conversions. Appreciate that. Well, obviously, that printer right there is not going to do me big enough. It ain't. So you got to go to one of these. And I'm not buying it from Matter Hackers because they're way overpriced. Go right to this. Ooh, the L. Look how big that baby prints. All right, Jim, get your calculator out. Here we go. 345 millimeters by 194 by 400. What's that? Did I miss it? How did I miss it? Look at that. You could print a whole face mask. Not if you were into that. 2,700 bucks. Oh, did it? Let's see. Matter Hackers had it up, huh? Oh, you did, huh? 19 by 15 by 8. Oh, that's the mat. Where's the actual prints? Dynamics. Print volume. 10 inches by 6 inches by 15 inches. That's all right. Is that big enough though? Well, that's not the L. This is the L. Oh yeah, now we're talking. 13 by 7 by 15. There we go. E-Packs. What's an E-Packs? You have E-Packs. LCD resin printers? All right. E-Packs. 16-inch? What? Same price. Oh, you have a mono or... So you can either get in a 4K color or a 4K mono, right? What's the mono cost you? Woo! $3,300, $3,400. It doesn't seem like a bigger volume. It's only $293. Yeah, it's $3,000. Interesting. If you're doing a lot of terrain, it's definitely worth it. It really is. You know. Oh, Chris, you missed it. I got this. That's what those minis were. That's what I was doing. Ooh, what are these? Oh, so Desert SAS? Oh, is it from the same people? It is. Those look good. Here, let me enlarge it so y'all can see it better. What do you think? Ooh, they got a doggy. Do I have this one? I might have to order this one, huh? I am a Patreon guy. Oh, you can do it by scale? SOF? Interesting. Okay. All right. 2018, 25, 15, 12, 10, 8, 6 mil. Look at that. Look at that. Awesome. Those look good. Not sure what these guys are about, but okay. Some Russian special ops. Oh, you know you needed an M60 release Black Hawk Down, Rangers, and Delta Force. Again, I don't believe Delta used standard M60 models. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they didn't. Disappointing game. Boo. Yeah. Guys, tell your friends about this. If you did not participate, Chris, you're in. You called in on this. Um, this is from Adepticon from 2019. A great. So that's Alex from Full Battle Rattle Miniatures. That's Chris from Phalanx. That's Matt from Spectre Miniatures. That's Steven from Spectre Miniatures. That's his wife Jess from Spectre Miniatures. Oh my God, this is Steven from Miniature Building Authority, and the guys from Black Site Studio. Connor, I think is one of them. I can't remember. Oh my God, I'm falling apart here. But it was a great conversation. If you want to know about modern wargaming in the miniature world, this was a great thing. So let's see. Catching up on some chat here. Chris says that was an awesome call. It was good to see everyone in chat. It definitely was. It definitely was. We got to get Alex back on, Chris. We need to reach out to him. Say, hey, bud, need to get you out here. Jim, I would be amazed if Delta carried weapons that heavy and cumbersome. I cut down paramodel saw at the most. You're 100% right. If you look at some of the SEAL teams, they had to cut down M60s. They had the pistol grip and everything to go with it. Walkabout, why Alex is sending me some LAV 3s. Pre-order soon. Nice. And Rasmus said, and it was good to get beer behind the scenes. That's right. Our friend Rasmus was in the house. So we also shared some drinks and pizza. And, this was after the gaming hall had closed, or the vendor hall had closed, I should say. So these guys kindly stayed later, and we hung out, and it was a great time, a really great time. And I unfortunately we had a very very small room, as you can see. We were all so some of us had our backs to the table. I would have liked to have a more spread out table, but we worked with what we had. Um, but it was a great time. I'm hoping in the future we can do this again. I'd like to see a panel at Historicon, Jim. I don't know about you, bud, but definitely would like to see that. Let's see. Chris says he has some cool new stuff coming out for World War II. Interesting. He's expanding out. So, guys, make sure you check out Panzer Leader and the Chosen River and Reservoir. Sorry, in November 1950. I heard it was bloody cold. Oh, did you see this? Skytrex. Um, I guess they make really good models. Are now were bought up by Warlord. So interesting. I don't know about Skytrex. Anybody know about Skytrex? Let's look at Skytrex. No, it's not. Skytrex model railways. Skytrex. I mean, it's got the Warlord type thing. Oh, look at the Bradley. It's only 8 pounds? 15, oh, 15 mil. Look at that. That's nice. That is really nice. Command Decision, 15 millimeter post-war. Firefight 20. Ooh, Vietnam. Oh, look at these. Oh, yeah. Okay. Chris, you got any of this stuff? Let's see. Beautiful 20 millimeter World War II. I've seen some Skytrex planes, if I'm not mistaken. For Sunday, Residence and I will be trying some Somalia Valor and Victory, trying out a new Little Bird and UH-60 counters. Faster up rules for infantry, debarkation, and enhanced Somali technicals. Awesome! That is cool. I cannot wait for Sunday. Hopefully you'll have some good music playing in the background. Some 60s. A Fortunate Son. You know, yeah, that's nice. That's really cool. I've never heard of this company, but I guess they make good stuff. T-54 crates, Bradleys, a Challenger. Let's look at their miniatures. Let's take a look at them. These are in what scale? 15. Vietnam. Terrible picture. All right, so the weapons are really. No, I don't want to save it. Look how big that is. Those I'm not too happy with. I've seen better, honestly. A T-55. Let's look at the artillery pieces. 105 howitzers. All right. Well, it's 15 millimeter. It is what it is. But I have a thing when weapons are so dang big. Look at that. Look how big that is. It should not be that big. I mean, they're okay. I guess I'd have to look at them in person. Sometimes pictures don't do things justice. There you go. Look at that. M48. That looks pretty good. And that's 15 mil too? Oh, these are all 15 mil. Do they not have? It's only 15 mil. All right. What's one? Oh. What do we have here? Aircraft. Okay. They have NVA in 1/200 scale. What is 1/200 scale? Is that 1/100 scale is 15 mil, right? No. 1/100 is 72nd scale? Those are really small. Help me. Sherman with camouflage and 200 scale. Look at that little thing. Interesting. All right. 15 mil, 15 mil. Larger scale naval battles. Oh, look at this. Oh, that looks good. 1/350th scale. Obviously, it's bigger, but that looks good. Oh, here's a nightmare. How many of you have done rigging on old wooden sailing ships? How many of you have purchased the USS Constitution ship? You know, I think it was a Revell model or monogram. How many of you tried to do the rigging? How many of you had your dad finish the rigging? How many of you broke the rigging pretty much after you got it all done? I was a kid. I didn't understand that it wasn't a toy, you know, but that looks really good. What's this? SSR Modern Fast Attack Craft Rules, 1950-2010. Bulldogs Away. What is this? A rule set that I don't have? How dare you? And it's only 8 pounds. Well, I'm going to be checking this stuff out. Let's see. The Ramadan? Is that really what that says? What is that? I do not like to look at that, I say. Oh, that's 1/1700ths. That's an interesting scale. How many people play 1/1700ths? Trafalgar class submarine? Is it just a display piece? It's just a. I wouldn't buy that. 25 pounds? You're paying more for the wood than the model. Here's plastic. I mean, these look good though. This is a frigate, Black Swan class frigate. Yeah, play some bigger battles on my garage floor. We empty it out. Ooh, the Revenge. That looks really good. I like that. They could have done a better job with the painting. Look at that painting. I would have got a better painter, to be honest with you. Let's see. Greek ships. $40. Why are you paying $40 for this? Can somebody answer me this? It's literally, is that made out of metal? Because, all right, it's 40 pounds, which makes it almost $60. For a piece of wood with the acrylic piece and a piece of plastic? I don't think so. Let's see. I mean, some of these ships look good. All right, I'm going to go to Warlord because I want to talk about that game while I have you guys here. And then I'm pretty much going to wrap up the stream because we're coming on an hour and a half. Warlord Games. I don't want the store. I want the actual Warlord Games. Is it only a store now? Because that's all that seemed to come up is... Oh, there's a forum. I don't want the forum. I just want... All right, Warlord Games. And it takes you right to the store. You don't have a page anymore. It's just a store. Okay, well, whatevs. All right, let's talk about this. What do we got? Black Powder, Black Seas, Pike, Hail Caesar, which I really do like that era. Myself, never miss a release. I used to be a cruel Victory at Sea. Yeah, Victory at Sea. Okay. So I have the U.S. Navy fleet, which is out of stock. Do I have the IGN, the Imperial Japanese fleet? What came in the starter set? It wasn't the actual fleet, right? You just got a smattering of ships. Yeah. You didn't even get a Japanese carrier. That's okay. Are they going to restock these, I wonder? Let's see. Sorry, guys. 6mm. one is like 8mm. Okay. It's kind of weird for ground units. I agree. USS Constitution, old Ironsides. You got it. Missile boats. Naval warfare is usually one 1800s, one 3000s, or one 6000s. And this is 1800s, right? If I remember correctly. One 1800 scale, or was this 1 to 1600 scale? Let me see. 1 to 1800s. Okay. A bit of mixed bag of nuts there. I agree, Rasmus. No one area or subject seemed completely covered. That seems overpriced unless the wood is very high quality. Varnished walnut or cherry. Starter set was heavy cruisers and destroyers. Great choices for starting out. That's right. Jim gives it his seal of approval, at least for a starting point. We should send Warlord Games, Jim, the Oriskany seal of approval. We should create one. That'd be cool. Right? I like that. So I don't have the Japanese fleet. I guess I need to get the Japanese fleet, but they're out of stock. Hopefully they'll get some in soon, because I'd like to get them. You got a Kongo class battleship, a Shokaku, a Mogami, and 2 Mogami classes, a Gano class cruisers. So we got 1, 2, 3 cruisers, a Kagero class destroyer times 3. Fighter aircraft, so I get zeros. 4 flights, ship cards. Again. Oh no, I'm sorry. You get 1 carrier. I misspoke. You do get a carrier. Those really look good. I gotta get those painted up. Again, when I first saw them, I was kind of put off by the large water base here. So I need somebody's help. Here's what I need help for. When I get my ships painted up, first things first, the edging around here, I'm going to make different colors to differentiate between the different ships. So like obviously the United States will probably do blue. Do I do what color for Japan? Right? So what color do I pick for Japan? Yes, Jim, you're right. The fleet box is a bigger box than what comes in the starter set. The starter set is the 2-player starter set, and it does have what you considered a good starting point for it, because it has, you get the USS Indianapolis, the USS Northampton, the USS Chicago, a Mogami class, a Kumano class, a Furataka class, a Fubuki class times 3 destroyers, and Fletcher class destroyers times 6. The U.S. gets 6 Fletcher classes. So the question I have, is that make it a little lopsided? Or is it just modeling the might of the United States industry machine? I do like that paint scheme. But again, okay, let's look. Japan, orange or red would be my suggestions. Red or white would be my suggestion. So it looks like we're going to go with red for the Japanese fleet. All right. And then on the other side, so as you can see, obviously these ships have the names. This is the USS Northampton, the USS Chicago, USS Indianapolis, and then the destroyers are just Fletcher class. I want to name them. So the question is, do I go to some ship registry of naval ships and see what the names of Fletcher classes were? Were they named? Or were they just, because there were so many of certain types that this, like the, what were they called? The Liberty ships? I don't think the Liberty ships were actually named, were they? So we built 400 plus of those destroyers in real life. Wow, 400 Fletcher classes? So I'm thinking I'd like to put names on it. I want to give them some personality. I just don't want them to be a ship, right? It's bad luck to sail a ship without a name. Jim says, yes, they were all named. Well, then I guess I have work ahead of me. Let me go here real quick. Okay, so then that takes us to the Kriegsmarine fleet, right? Which, unfortunately, they are in stock. So what do you have here? You have the Prince Eugene. And you have the Scharnhorst. Is that a battleship or a cruiser? Heavy cruiser. Scharnhorst. It's a battleship. The Admiral Hipper class cruiser. The Blücher. And then another one. The Prinz Eugen. Another class. The Admiral Hipper. So the Admiral Hipper and then the Kongsberg. The Köln. And the Kongsberg. And 3 destroyers and dive bomber Junkers. Ju-8 Stukas, huh? All right. Sorry if I'm butchering my German. It's been a while since I've spoken Sprachensy Deutsch. Does look good. Again, the only thing that I like that Stuttgart. They are interesting rules for flights. How you have to turn your ships into the wind to land and recover. They do models pretty well some of the rules that, realistically. It's a nice thing. So, okay, so what color would be the Germans? Are they black? Gray? And then you have the Royal Navy. See what's in their Royal Navy fleet box, which they have some of those as well. And we've got the HMS Duke of York. I think that's a cruiser, right? The Eagle. The Belfast. Tribal class destroyers. The HMS Neptune. The Dido. Or Dido. I'm not sure how they pronounce that properly. And swordfishes. I think it's funny that they're still using biplanes, personally. But hey, what do I know? I heard they were pretty decent at what they did. Eagle class carrier, yep. King George V class battleship. HMS Duke of York is a battleship. Okay. All right, guys. Well, let's see. Germany, gray or black? Black or gray would be my suggestion. Perfect. Okay. Because I've always been interested in naval warfare miniatures. And I know like GHC? Is that GHC? The guys that do the miniatures. I think it's what is it? Losing my mind. All right. I heard that they were bringing out Italian Navy. So an Italian Navy as well. So anyway. So guys, that wraps up the general show, which is pretty much a show about anything and everything. And new and coming soon. Okay. Tribal class Dido. Yeah, I looked at all those. It's all the British stuff. And Germans. The Yorktown. Ooh. The Essex. The Houston. The USS New Mexico. All right. Nice to see that. The Akagi. Do a little Midway. Excellent. All right. Very nice. What's Mythic Americas? Be the first to get your hands on Mythic America starter set. What in the name of loving Methuselah is this? Mythic Americans Tribal Nations Warband pre-order bundle. Ooh. Okay. Warlords of Erewhon. Erewhon spelled backwards is nowhere. Because there used to be an outdoor supply store called Erewhon, and that's what it is. I think this is Rick Priestley's newest baby, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. He wrote the rules for this one as well. All right, catching up on some stuff. All right. I left blood on the Belfast damn low door. Uh-oh. Well, you are kind of tall, Rasmus. Let's be honest, You're a little taller than the average human being. Just saying. Was it the Belfast, the museum piece at that time? I'm assuming you were on the museum piece. All right, and I would leave most of the blue of the blue base and put some of the national color because the bases are so big. Those national colors might be overwhelming. Oh, okay. Could do that. Bill is interested in naval miniatures gaming. He just likes blowing up my poor Iranian Revolutionary Guard missile boats. Don't mess with us, man. Don't mess with the U.S. You know what the U.S. is? Us! Victory at Sea seems more interesting than Cruel Seas. I haven't even looked at Cruel Seas. Yes, museum next to the Tower of London. Oh, is it the Belfast? I didn't realize that was the Belfast. I mean, I saw the ship out there. I didn't think that was the Belfast. I thought that was, wow, I stand corrected. Dang it, Rasmus, will you do this to me? Where is it? Was it the Belfast when I was there? Do they change the ships? Let's go to satellite view. Trafalgar Square. Oh, Trafalgar Square. Rasmus, remember Trafalgar Square. Oh, wait, we didn't go. Or at least I didn't go. Did you go, Rasmus? I don't know if you did. I wasn't allowed to go. Oh, it is the Belfast. I'll be doggone. Huh. Yeah, I walked right past it. I was right there, and I looked out and said, man, I want to go on that. That looked cool. Okay. Well. All right, then. I didn't get to go on. I did go to see the Lion. Damn it, Rasmus. I wanted to raid Trafalgar Square and ride the lions, but I wasn't allowed. I love London. If you guys have not been, definitely go. Salute is an amazing time. If you haven't been there, it's a great time. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up at that. I want to appreciate everybody coming out tonight and all the comments. I'm sorry it wasn't as interesting as sometimes can be, but it's nice to be able to just talk about things and review. I reviewed 2 games tonight. For anybody who's looking for like something for solo play, unless you're in a first-person shooter, don't even waste your time on Beyond the Wire. Huge disappointment. If you're into those games and you like that kind of stuff, then if you're looking for a little change of pace from the typical World War II or the modern stuff that they've got coming out now, give it a shot. You can ban at people and all that good stuff. Other than that, yeah. Hey, I went to the London Aquarium. I was there. Door kickers too. If you're into those kind of pre-planning strategy type things, puzzle games, it's a good thing to, if you're waiting for paint to dry or something and you're looking for something quick to do or got a little time waster, that's good too. Honestly, there are better games out there. And we can always find opponents if we need to. So, that's my opinion. It's my opinion. Just thankfully they were on sale, so I didn't have to worry about it. But yeah, see, fortunate son, all Hueys must have it. There's always on and on. All right, guys. Thanks very much for joining me on the show. I appreciate it. Take care. I will see you guys very, very soon. And, it is what it is, what it is, what it is, and we'll see you.